Do you know about fast fashion? Fast fashion is a phenomenon to get the new style while the durability of the clothes is relatively short, which makes the clothes become overproduced and consumed around the world. On the other hand, clothing productions create 10% of global carbon emissions that cause river pollution. In Indonesia, Citarum River is suspected to be a waste dumping ground for 64 major textile companies as the environment has been affected and contaminated by various chemical compounds such as lead, arsenic, mercury, and nonylphenol. The worst part, Citarum River becomes part of daily life for more than half of West Java residents. The United Nations also defined a fashion industry charter for climate action and targeted reducing emissions by 30% in 2030. Since 2010, slow fashion brands have begun to dedicate their efforts against fast fashion culture by maintaining the sustainability of environment and maximizing the use of persuasive communication to promote the positive impact through social media. Have you ever heard about TORAJAMELO? TORAJAMELO is a clothing manufacturer that embodies the local Indonesian weaving culture mainly from Toraja, Mamasa, Adonera, and Lembata. TORAJAMELO has a vision to contribute to the environment sustainability, which is in line with the SDGs number 12 and 13 by sourcing natural materials and reducing waste to set a sustainability standard for fashion brands. To reach their goal, TORAJAMELO uses persuasive messages in Instagram to escalate the audience's contribution in slow fashion. Now, how our TORAJAMELO messages affect the audience? Our research was conducted by 170 people who filled the questionnaire and followed TORAJAMELO's Instagram. 67% were female and 33% were male, dominated by Generation Y and Generation Z with the age variation from 16 to 45 years old. The research used EL model estimated, which is divided into two routes, central route and peripheral route. The results showed the central route has higher value, indicating that some audiences were still affected by the peripheral route. The persuasive messages from TORAJAMELO are not fully effective in correlating with the awareness and the attitude towards fast fashion trends. The central route is a path that permanently shapes a person's attitude, while the peripheral route is a path that a person will form a temporary attitude towards messages. TORAJAMELO should increase the effect of persuasive communication with several interactive activities to boost permanent effect for their audience, such as social media campaigns and advertising. Both activities are the most effective and applicable by other brands in social media. At last, the fast fashion trend won't end by itself. Otherwise, we should make a contribution as the audience to solve this trend too. Now the choice is yours. Will you change your habit?